action.
Okay, we're going to make a dry mead, and we'll use yeast, water, and honey. And so I have this gallon of local honey here. It's gotten from Kennedy Farms over on the other side of the island. It's called Wildflower because it comes from wildflowers, but it comes from just a variety of sources, and they don't actually know where the nectar came from. So it's called a wildflower. First thing we're going to do, and this is the slow step, so we'll start it first, is wake up the yeast. We're just going to be real gentle on these. Yeast are dormant. These are dry yeast. And so we're just going to gently wake them up, give them a nice meal, and let them get their lives back in order, and then we'll put them in with the honey. So the first step is to take 104-degree water. I'm using 250 milliliters of this, and if you don't have a graduated cylinder or you're not comfortable with the metric system, 8-ounce jar, 8 ounces of water will pretty much do the same thing. So I'm going to put that in a sanitized bowl here. And then this is a product called Go-Ferm. It's from the winemaking industry, and it has nutrients in it. I don't know what all's in there, but there's enough in there to support these yeast for about up to 30 minutes. So this is 12.5 grams of Go-Ferm, and that will activate 10 grams of yeast. So first I'm going to just put this in here with the water, stir it gently, just get rid of the clumps. And then I'll just sprinkle the yeast on top. I won't stir the yeast in. I'll just sprinkle on top. Keep an eye on them. And the yeast, and this is something I got from the National Home Brewers Conference this summer. Practically all the really good mead makers agree that this yeast, it's called 71B, is their favorite. So I'm just going to sprinkle the yeast on top. And we're not going to leave those yeast in there for over 30 minutes. So we'll get them started, and then we'll mix up the honey water, and by the time we get there, it ought to be time to add the yeast. Okay, sprinkle the second pack in. So at this point, I'll just start a timer so we don't leave those in there for over 30 minutes. Okay, now this is the next step. This is the water.
Hang on.